Here's one thing that I learned as a dental assistant. So one of the things that I learned as a dental assistant is how to whiten my teeth and to have them looking so pretty and white. So one of the first things I will say though, when it comes to whitening your teeth, I would suggest that you go to the dentist and get a proper cleaning done first before thinking about whitening your teeth. Because they're going to tell you the same thing as well. Because if you have plaque and tartar built up on your teeth, that's not going to change the color of it if you whiten it. So it's really not going to serve a purpose if you try to whiten it before getting a proper cleaning at a dentist's office. When it comes to whitening your teeth, you will experience sensitivity. So the reason you experience sensitivity when bleaching is because when the bleach penetrates through the enamel, which removes and breaks down the stains on your teeth, but it also temporarily makes the enamel more porous, and it also exposes the sensitive dentin layer that is beneath the enamel. So that is why you experience sensitivity when bleaching, but I would recommend that you use Sensodyne toothpaste to help with the sensitivity. That is one of the cons of bleaching your teeth. You're going to have pretty white teeth, but they may be a little bit sensitive, okay? But so the two bleaching methods that I use whitening strips. I got these off Amazon. These were like $9. And I put these on like 2 to 3 times throughout the week. At least 2 times throughout the week for sure. Depending on how I'm feeling, I may do 3 or I may not. And another method I use sometimes is my bleaching tray. Put the bleach into the little spots where my teeth would be. And I make sure I don't put too much, because if you put too much, and once you put this in, the product is going to spread around and you don't really want it to touch your gums. So you could use really, really small amounts if you have a bleaching tray. And I leave these on for 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. I alternate between my bleaching trays and my strips. But I mainly use my strips the most because it's a little bit more quicker to me. You don't need to do it every day. So that is it on how to whiten your teeth from your tooth fairy godmother. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.